Hey Sarah, how are you? Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. Hi Sandy. I hope you guys had a good week. Yay for Friday. I am sleepy. Yeah, I just came in from mowing the lawn. Our first mow of the season, so I feel you. I'm a little tired. Oh, chasing your toddler, yes. I remember those days. Chasing them around and the interrupted sleep. That's a tough combination. But you know what? It doesn't last very long. And then you know what? They're growing up and you're going to miss the toddler phase, so enjoy. Sandy's working on a room reorganizing. Fabulous. You go, girl. Hi, Wendy. I hope you share some pictures. I love your space. I miss sleep. And it goes, yes. I know. It's like once you become a mom, it's like you can never catch up on all of that missed sleep that you endured in the earlier years. I mean, Wyatt's, 5 and I still feel exhausted. So, good luck to you. Hi, Gail. My craft room is totally redone. Yay, still putting back in. I love it. Oh, Gail, I hope you share. I can't wait to see. How exciting. Yay. It just makes you want to go in and play all the time, right? That's amazing. I love that feeling. Yes, when they become 10 and older, then you can sleep. Yeah, it does get a little easier in some ways. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope everybody had a great week. It felt like a long one. But we had some really nice days. It's been in the 80s the past couple of days up here, which has been fabulous. It's been great. It's like summer. I love it, love it. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and jump in. We're going to play with stencil again tonight, because that is our product focus of the month over here on Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages. And so we're playing with some more Distress Oxides here, having lots of fun with those. And I got to tell you, I really appreciate these challenges because I am using these supplies that I don't grab very often. And I have been having so much fun with these. And, it's really reinvigorating the whole reason I purchased these products to begin with was to create layouts like this. So I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. I just posted this week on Patreon a bonus layout process video with another stencil that I did, and that one was so fun to make and it came out really good. And I think this one's going to be equally as fun. So, all right. Gail's tired tonight. Just enjoy watching. Well, I'm so glad. Take a break, Gail. Your room will be done in no time, and then you'll be able to enjoy it for eternity, hopefully. Thank you for hopping on here with us. All right. So, Distress Oxides. These are the photos I am documenting. Wyatt had his kindergarten screening this week. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm speechless. That's how I feel. Normally I have a lot to say. But yeah, kindergarten screening was on Monday, and I snapped these photos before we went into the school. And he wasn't shaken at all. He was very excited. He couldn't wait to go in and see the school. We go there all the time to play in the playground. And so this was a new level, right? And so they brought him in and whisked him away for some testing. So, hi Dee. So I am documenting those photos tonight that I took. And that's the new thing for him at the age of 5. It's the thumbs up and the peace sign. So I'm getting a lot of pictures with thumbs up and peace signs lately. Oh, it's just so funny. And then I picked out some pieces from a few of my Cocoa Vanilla Boys collections, and I don't think Paula's on, but I just want to shout out to Paula. who sent me the most wonderful birthday gift. I was completely overwhelmed at her gifts, and so I'm using part of it. She sent me the Legendary collection from Coco Vanilla, and I just about fell over. So I was so excited to break into that, and I used some of it already. I'm using some of it tonight. So I just want to say thank you to her, and hopefully she'll watch this later and see that. I'll be sending her a thank you in the mail as well. So I've got bits and pieces from those collections. So there's Legendary in here. Oh, sorry, No Limits. She sent me No Limits, not Legendary. I lied. She sent me No Limits. Legendary was the previous one. So I got pieces from No Limits in here, Legendary, and Boys Rule. So a little bit of everything. I know, super sweet, Wendy. Like, my mom delivered me that package on Mother's Day because it had come in, and I was just like basically in tears. I was so overwhelmed. And the card she made was absolutely gorgeous. I gotta share it with you guys. I mean, everybody's cards were beautiful, but I just, those of you, it's just really pretty. So I had to share, because she has the, for those of you who joined the virtual crop, she showed us some of her work, but I actually get to see it in real life, and it's just beautiful. So anyways, everybody has been so wonderful about my birthday, and I'm still glowing over it, but that was a big surprise. So thank you, Paula. Okay, anyways, so we have embellishments from all the different Coco Vanilla Boys collection, and then I have this star stencil, which I believe is from Echo Park, if I remember correctly. So that is my recollection anyway, but I don't have the packaging, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So let's just dive right into this, shall we? All right, so I'm going to set all this aside. And I've got my Dollar Tree cutting mat here that I'm using as my mixed media mat. You get these, well, 2 for $1.25 now at the Dollar Tree, and they're perfect for this exact thing, just to use to mix your mixed media on and your paints and so on and so forth. So definitely worth the investment. So we're going to use this as my palette, and what we're going to do is we're going to do some blocks of color all the way down, kind of in a non-traditional ombre, I guess, if you will. So we're going to start off with the antique linen and work our way through all the way to peacock feathers. And I did that because the colors, the reason I chose the colors I did was I pulled them out from his clothing. So he's got the lime green and the blue in his shirt. So that's what prompted me to pick out these colors. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we're going to paint our blocks of color. And if you don't have, well, you can use any inks for these. I'm just choosing to do, that's so cute, Wendy. I already have a title, believe it or not, and it's very close to that. The No Limits came with a bunch of title ephemera, and one of them was You Got This. And so that's my title. So we're on the same wavelength there. I love it. Okay. So we're starting off with this antique linen, but I'm going to add a teeny tiny bit of green because it's kind of it's almost like a brownish yellow. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like a bright yellow. And so I've got this kind of this bigger fat brush that we're going to make these stripes with. You could also take a stamping block. I think I've shown you guys that technique before. Dab it in and drag it across the page if you want to do that. But I just decided to do a paintbrush tonight just to be different. And we're going to prep our foundations paper with some water, get our brush wet, and then go over here and wet up our Distress Oxides. So I just kind of want it to be kind of messy. And as far as width, you're going about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches wide. And that yellow is probably really hard to see. It is on the light side. But we'll go back through and we'll add some more. Darken it up a little bit. Have you guys brought out some of your stencils to play with and your distress inks? Have you begun to play with your stencils? I hope you have. All right, there is our yellow. And do you have a favorite way to use stencils? I mean, I've been doing a lot of like tone on tone. Excuse me. Sarah, I haven't done any scrapping this week. Hopefully tomorrow. Yes, I hope tomorrow for you, but I get it. I have weeks like that where it's hard to fit it in. Dee, I haven't done diddly squat. Well, Dee, I think this was one of the challenges that was going to challenge you too, right? So I hope you can partake at some point. I want you to play with your tools. But I get it. Life happens, right? If only we could play all the time, right? That would be so nice. Wishful thinking. Now we're going in with the green. And again, this green's kind of light, so we're going to layer it up. I did earlier this month, but my room was starting to drive me crazy. Priorities, I get it, Sandy. I can't, it's hard for me to be creative when my room is in complete disarray. So I'm right there with you. It really impacts my creativity. So I take time to clean up my space too. So good for you. We want to be able to enjoy it. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Hi, Emery. New subscriber. Wonderful. I'm so glad you've joined us. Thank you so much. Welcome to the group. And Teresa, hi. How are you? With this sunlight, I'm going to have to set my alarm. My craft room is such a hot mess, I feel overwhelmed when I go in there. I need an intervention or a cleaning crew. I'm here for you, Dee. If you need some help, I can be your clutter coach. You just reach out, girl. I can help motivate you. But if you just continue to walk away, it's not gonna get any better. And, you know, everybody knows that. Easier said than done, though. I get it. Totally get it. I'm actually going tomorrow to tackle I have another craft room I'm helping organize. So, very excited about that. So, I got another one in the works there. I know, Mom. Dee, you are so funny. So, super excited about this craft room. It's been in the works in a while. And this one is going to be quite interesting because it's quite a small room. And it's a spare bedroom as well. She has this adorable little house. It's so cute. And I can't remember the exact measurements of the room, but it's just big enough to fit a twin-size bed in it, plus a little bit of extra space. So we're going to get creative with her crafting space because it's her guest room as well. And I'm really excited. I'm totally up for the challenge. So looking forward to the results tomorrow. And I'll definitely share once I get it done. I need an IKEA. Yes, IKEA is nice, but what are you looking for? Because, you know, there are some other alternatives. Target's really stepping up their line of products as well. Their Bright Room, they've replaced the Threshold brand with Bright Room is like the new brand, I guess. So not bad. They've got the cube units and some other furniture. Emery, I just got back into crafting after 4 years and would love to know set up my limited space. Well, Emery, we have a craft room cleanup group on Facebook. Lots of great stuff over there. I have a guide that I offer on that Facebook group too to help you organize. The flow and function is definitely important. And I don't think I've actually ever done a specific video on like the flow or setting up your room in that manner. I'll have to ponder that idea. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome. I hope you had a good week. Yeah, head on over and hopefully you find some good inspiration over there. There's a lot of beautiful spaces. Maybe you'll get some good ideas. And I got a room tour coming, guys. I know I've been saying it for a long time, but I've been chipping away and I'm about there. So it's coming, it's coming. I think I finally landed on my happy layout. Like I'm finally content with my space. I found my zen, I think. Well, and plus I have, you know, my lighting above me now is fixed. So there really isn't much moving that's going to happen. So, but I wanted to make sure that I, you know, loved my layout before I committed to the overhead lighting, and I really do. So it's a coming, I promise. I know I've been saying that for months now. Things are moving at snail's pace, it feels like, but we're getting there. All right, we're still going through and doing these blocks of color here on the light side. Just a nice little, like I said, ombre effect. We'll go back through and we'll do some splatters to add some dimension because, you know, I love to do that. That's a good idea. I hope to find a zen. Yes, they can be helpful, but D, they're also challenging too. Oh, I'm tired of, okay, I'm catching up. I should have read up higher. Oh, thank you, Wendy, for the call out. Yeah, Mom's room came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy about her space. I'm jealous, actually. I would love her craft room. It came out pretty good. And Dee's tired of Sterilite drawers. I hear ya. Those are really, yeah, they're a good temporary solution, but definitely time for an upgrade. I don't blame you there. Honestly, do you have a Michaels near you? Because Michaels' Tidy Collection's quite good. And if you can catch them on a sale, I love their drawer units. And they have a wide one now, which is, and their drawer units are equivalent to IKEA. They're probably not as good a quality, but I have 4 of them and I love them. And you know what I actually do love about them is that you can take the entire drawer out and bring it to your desk. You don't have the issue like with the Alex drawer where you have all this space behind the drawer that you can't really get to because it doesn't come out all the way. So I would definitely check out Michaels. And I really like their new Tidy Cube units because they're actually, I think they're 15 by 15. They're slightly bigger. And so your iris containers fit inside of them. And they have drawer inserts and pegboard doors, and they have lots of fun stuff. So definitely check it out. All right, Gail, I am using the Vicky Bouton Foundations paper for this. I love it. It's my favorite. Don't need to add gesso or anything. It's perfect for mixed media. Absolutely love it. Okay, so now we're going to come back in. And I want to add some of my splatters here. little depth of color and textual and visual interest. You know me, I like it, but it's it's optional, not necessary. I'm just going to add them in throughout the stripes here, kind of concentrating a lot of it on the ends. And not a big deal if it overlaps to the other color. Don't worry about that. Ooh, she's coming out with a black foundations paper. That would be cool. I bet her art crayons will look amazing on that. Those bright colors on that black paper. Oh, I think that would look incredible. What fun. And then her 2 new collections were released. It looks like American Crafts did a bulk release early this year. It's like the remainder of their collections they've already shared. And I absolutely am in love with Vicky's 2 collections. Oh, hi Emery. It's called Craft Room Cleanup is the name of the Facebook group. Wendy's a Target girl. I love the bathroom containers. Yes, I agree, Wendy. 100%. Target is great. Their plastic and acrylic containers are awesome. It's a really great option. And Emery, there are a lot of craft room organization groups. I believe if you look at my description in my videos, I think I have the link right in there to make it easier for you to find. Maybe not in this video, but if you go to one of... Oh, good. Okay, you found it. Great, great, great. Wow, I'm really excited about that black foundations paper. That's going to be so fun. I just realized this peeled paint looks very yellow. It's very yellow green. But that's alright. It matches the shirt. I didn't realize how yellow of a tone it was, though. But we're just going in, adding some splatters, playing, having fun, being a little messy. And again, it's kind of getting into my blue here. I probably should have covered that up, but that's all right. The colors are all friends here. Let me do that. That's a little bit too different of a color. All right, we're almost there. The one with the handles at Target. Yeah, is that like the, Wendy, is that like the frosted ones? I think that's what I'm thinking of anyway. The frosted bathroom containers that have the handles. Those are great. And they're good for thickers as well. And they have different sizes. Stickers too. They work great. Just gonna grab another piece of paper. More splatters. And we got one more color. Then I'll probably hit it with a heat gun to try to speed up the process a little bit. Yeah, you gotta get creative with those tiny spaces, but it's not impossible. And you know what I love about them is that they're versatile and they're affordable too. Not a big investment, and you can really do a lot with them. All right. So we've got the base all created. So I'm just going to zap it with the heat gun so we can kind of speed up the drying process. So it might be noisy for a minute. Sorry, guys. All right. I think we're good. So next, we are going to stencil. Here's the fun part. So, let's see here. Yeah. So we're going to do tone on tone. So I'm going to come back in with the antique linen. And I've got my daubers here. And my stencil. So I'm just kind of put the stencil at a diagonal, just so I get a nice variety of the star pattern. And I want these stars to come out past the streak of color that I've done. Kind of like, I don't know, shooting star maybe. And then you're going to go in and smush the color. I think I'm getting a little green in there. Hold on. Clean your stencils, guys. Let me wipe this off. All right, there we go. All right, well, let's try that again. Let's see if I can line this up. If not, not the end of the world. Oh, there we go. So we got a little green in there, but that's all right. We'll work with it. All right, as I was saying, so you're gonna go in and sponge your stencil, starting on the light side, and then you can add some pressure as you see fit. I'm gonna work all the way down. And you can leak into the other color if you want. And that's what we get. This cute little star pattern. Bye, Sandy. Have a great night. Thanks for hopping on. And we're going to do the same thing with each of the color bands. That look cute? Just a tone-on-tone technique, really simple to do. You can do this with any ink. I just choose to use the Distress Oxides, but you can do this with watercolor. Well, you can do the banding with anything, watercolor or inks. And then you can pick an ink you have. If it's not Distress Oxide, you can choose a different ink and do the same thing. They don't have to match, just choose a color that's close. And it'll work out beautifully. So we're going to move on to the green. And we're going to do the same thing. With these stencils, be conscious of your edges. You want to make sure you don't get your dauber over the edge so you get a line, you know, a square line. I've done that I don't know how many times. It's easy to do, but just be mindful of it. Like I said, it's okay if you cross over to the other color, that lane, a little bit. And there we go. Isn't that so cute? I love it. You could do this with any shape. Hearts would be a nice one as well. Circles. Really anything. Triangles. You could do, you know, there's so many cool like pattern stencils. Like chevron or like patchwork or swirls or anything. And any style would work. I just thought stars would be really fun to do. Hi Fallon, welcome. But really, possibilities are endless. You could do words, letters, alphabets. Like I could have gone through with an alphabet stencil and just done, you know, ABCs all the way through this, which would have been cool too. All right, so we're moving on to our green, which is called peeled paint. Peeled paint. And it's definitely watered down. It's got a lot of a yellow hue to it. It's a very yellowy green. The lid on it is a little misleading. But it's still a nice color, just not what I originally had expected. It's all good. We're still making it work. Like I said, it matches his shirt that he's got on in the picture, so I'm good with that. And I'm going back through, kind of getting it a little darker. You want to start light and then go back through and add color, because if you do it too heavy, then there's no really pulling the color, you know, back up. So you definitely want to be careful. And this is fun. I love doing this. It reminds me of being in art class, you know, like when you were in school. Obviously, that was my favorite class. But it's just so fun and therapeutic just to play. Just get out your supplies and play. This is going to take practice. You know, you may not love the first one you create, but that's okay. Just do it again. Practice on regular cardstock if, you know, you have limited amount of foundations paper, you know, but practice, 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 and then you'll find your jam, you know, you'll find what works for you, your own style, your own technique. Hi Glenda, welcome, happy Friday. All right, yeah, I love playing with colors. Colors is so fun. I'm right there with you, Emery, and I just have to say, I love your name. I love that name. It's beautiful. All right, coming in with the blue. And this one is Tumbled Glass is the name of this color, this blue, which is a very nice blue. I like this one. I just think there's lots of like graduations happening right now. Like, what if you did something like this, but instead, you know, you did like congrats and way to go grad and all different words in the background. Or prom, when the stars would look really cool with prom. And actually, I want to show, I'm going to get a different piece of paper, but I want to show you, you could level this up instead of just using the Distress Oxides over this. Prom got me thinking of this. You could use like a Nouveau mousse that has like a shimmer, and you could add shimmery stars on top instead of like a tone on tone to give it that glitzy glamour kind of look. So alcohol ink, oh, that's a fun medium. I haven't played much with that. Yes, distressings are great. They're really versatile. They're very fun. All right, last color. I haven't got much into the junk journaling, but I've seen quite a bit of it, and it's pretty cool. Very fun. I could totally see the appeal of it. I use it to dye my fabrics. Oh, that's a great idea. All right. Last one. And then we can build this out. Again, just circles. Use my little dauber, starting out kind of light, and then going back with a little bit heavier hand, just so I can get the color I'm looking for. And there we go. And that is our base. That is our base page. That's our background. How fun is this? So fun. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry for a minute, and I'll show you guys the mousse. So as you guys know, I like to practice before I get online. So this is my first one I made, and I did the smushing technique for this one, which was also a really fun. It's a little more imperfect. But I decided that I wanted something a little more subtle. But this one came out really fun too. So this is the smushing technique with the paper. But I want to show you guys the mousse, because I just think it would be fun to share. As we take a little detour. Not quite, still along the same lines, but... So these are the Nouveau mousses. And like I have yellow... and I have teal. I could probably mix in some colors to get a different tone if I wanted to, or you can mix some inks in. But I also have the Vicki Boutin Creative Glaze, which we can use too. So let's try both of these and see what they look like. So I got my little spatula here. I'm going to get my stencil again. Yeah, so this is the Nouveau Embellishment Mousse. It's super fun. It literally is like a mousse or like a frosting. So you got to work it a little bit. It's kind of like the consistency of cream cheese is kind of how I would describe it. But it's got like a nice little shimmer to it, which is pretty cool. So we're going to grab a little bit. And we're just going to put our stencil back over here. And we're just going to smush it in there. And it's best probably if you tape down your stencil while you're doing this. But you just want to smush it in. Kind of glide it over. And then lift up. So then you get a really fun, shimmery, dimensional star on there. You see that? It's a textured mousse. Yep. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. But really fun, kind of shimmery. How fun is that? Yes, Wendy, I use my washi for that. That is exactly. I use my El Crapo washi, is what I like to call it. Just to stick down my stencils. So that's the mousse, the Nouveau mousse. Comes in a ton of colors. And then we're going to try the Vicki Boutin gold glaze, which is just beautiful. So see if we can lift this up without making a mess. Well, it doesn't give me a tab. Alrighty. X-Acto to the rescue. There we go. So this is more like a metallic gold. Wendy, yes, I got 2 grab bags. I bought 2. That is my favorite sale that they have. And I'm always wanting embellishments. So I definitely did. Did you take advantage of it? If you're not wearing it on your hands, then you must be not having enough fun. That's so true. I am always a mess. So you can get a sense of this is a lot more like kind of like a thick paint, if you will. But very smooth texture. But a beautiful metallic color. Oh, Felicity Jane, that would have been a good one. I'm debating on trying them for 3 months from a subscription. I keep eyeing their collections and I'm just getting to the point where I don't feel like I can ignore it anymore. They're absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're going to take this glaze and do the same thing. Now I'm putting it over this blue just for a stark contrast. I also have silver and pink in these glazes. There's quite a few colors that it comes in. Kind of just smush it into that stencil. And there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Nice shimmery gold. So again, you don't have to do the tone on tone. You can do different mediums in your stencils if you want. I was just kind of looking to go with like a subtle background because I've got a lot of fun, flashy embellishments that are going to go on the layout. But you can have a lot of fun layering. Lots of fun. All right, let me get this cleaned up real quick and then we can move back to the layout here. Thanks for taking that little journey with me, guys. Little side journey. Maybe next week we'll just have a lot of fun layering different medians for a layout page using your stencils. Oh wait, next Friday is the 20th. Actually, there will be no live next Friday. I have prior commitments Friday night, so I will be unable to do a live. However, the following week I'll be doing a live, and then I think Saturday is where everybody wanted the crop. So I think I can hop on that morning. I think my plans have changed. So next weekend, the virtual crop is changed based on the votes in the Facebook group. So no Friday Night Live next week, but the crop will be next week. So, okay, I'm going to move this off to the side. And we'll bring back our layout. And here we go. Fun stuff. Just going to wipe my hands off again so I don't get it all over my photos and supplies here. Yeah, those crops are super fun. So fun. Lots of laughs. We always learn something new. It's always a good time. All right, so here are my photos, and I already pre-matted them in black. I do need to do a little bit more tape because I just lightly stuck it down just to make sure it sticks pretty good. And this is curled up just a little bit. There we go. So I was thinking about putting this one here and then doing this one a little bit angled. Down. And then, so like I said, I have all these really fun, whimsical embellishment pieces. So the No Limits have these really fun, like, doodles. Like, there's this frame here that I absolutely love. These little lightning bolts, so cute. And then these little robots came from, I think, Legendary or Boys Rule. I can't remember. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of plop that guy there. And then we have this fun blue robot. I wanted him to peek out of the side. Just getting a sense before I commit. And there was this cool, like, little peace sign that I want to add to the robot because I just think that's fun. And then here was the You Got This. Something like that. Then I have some stars, which are always a fun addition. I literally just went through my ephemera pack and pulled out, like, all the things that I thought would be a good fit. Whatever I could use from the embellishment packs. Thank you. All right. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Yeah, I just did some lawn mowing before I hopped on, so I feel you there. The grass was getting a little long. All right. So these fun little doodly lightning bolts, which these remind me of, like, when you were in school and, you know, you used to doodle in your notebook. That's what this reminded me of. Those little lightning bolts. I just thought it was super cute. And then I had this rubber piece, which I've been holding on to forever. And I was like, I am totally going to use that right there. Because A is for awesome. Hello, school. Kind of like A is for apple. So we're going to tack that down and finally use it, guys. I've held on to that for a long time because I've been bound and determined to use it. And then, let's see, what else we got here? We got a few more stars. And these will be glued down. Oh, here we go. I don't know if we want that gray one there. Oh, we have a big, I think some, let's see, that light bulb. I think we're going to nestle those guys in together a little bit. Anyways, we'll figure out the stars There, that looks pretty good. Kind of like little doodles. That's what I'm trying to achieve here with these. And then we also have, which I haven't done, is this fun little number strip here that I thought would be cute underneath the photo right there to add another little pop of color. So I think we'll do that. And we got some banners and stuff. Okay, I'm loving how this is looking. Oh, we have a couple more banners. So let's put this together and then we can add some more bits and pieces. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. Get this stuff tacked down. All right. Yes, I think it's cute. And I was so thrilled about the embellishments. They just came at the perfect time. They really did. All right. So let's bump up the photos because you know it's like my favorite thing to do. Get some foam adhesive. Yeah, I think these colors are so fun, and that's what I love about the Cocoa Vanilla Boys collections. Their colors, they stick with the blues and yellows and greens with a lot of their collections, and I just love that combination. Absolutely love that combination. All right, so since we did a mixed media background, we're going to want to use glue. Make sure our stuff sticks down. And I use the Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky. It gives you a few moments to move things around before it actually sticks. So I've had really good luck with this glue. I absolutely love it. All right, so we're gonna let that sit. And we're gonna get this other one on. Montana has rained the last few weeks. Haven't been able to clean carpets. Oh my goodness, so lots of rain, huh, Teresa? That's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it will dry out soon for you. All right. There we go. And so for the frame, since I have foam behind there, I'm going to trim this a little bit so it sneaks in behind there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys for the compliments. I'm glad you like it. I hope you like the technique. Super fun technique. And it's so fun to create your own backgrounds. The possibilities are endless. So if you can't find what you're looking for in your paper stash, just go ahead and make your own. You guys totally have the tools, talent, and ability to do so. All right, so I'm hoping, so we need some foam for this A. We'll see if this and glue will help that stick. Oh, I did it on the wrong side. Doing everything backwards, guys. Let's try that again. Okay. A is for awesome. So adorable. All right. So we got that. Let's get this other frame layered in there. I made my own color paper today out of food coloring water. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Do you make your own junk journals with the paper that you made? That is so neat. That's so cool. You definitely have to share some of the stuff you create. All right. My glue hasn't quite dried yet. I think these robots are so stinking cute. I'm so glad to finally be able to use them. So adorable. Oh, I need to trim them up. Use the paper for your journals. Oh, neat. That's so cool. All right, we're just gonna get our robot down. And maybe we pop up this rad banner. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I bet your journals are beautiful. That sounds gorgeous. How clever. Hi, Janie. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I was thinking the same thing. The light bulb coming out. The robot or Wyatt? I was thinking the robot. All right, we'll get that rad banner in there. It kind of ties nicely with the robot. Yeah, we're on the same page. I love it. Cute idea. All right, now we get some lightning bolts on here. Oh, T-Ball, we had our first practice on Thursday, and he did okay. My parents came to watch him too, and Wyatt is the kind of kid that he gets really shy if you make a big deal of him. And so he went over and started practicing with the coach, with the T-ball, and all of that. He did really well in the beginning. And then, we were cheering for him. And he started to get, I think, a little self-conscious. And he came running over and he started crying. And he's like, "I'm all done, Mom." And I'm like, "Why, bud?" I'm like, "You're doing great." And he got a little shy. So my husband walked away with him and had a little pep talk, and my husband joined in and kind of played, they were doing like a tossing exercise with the ball, like throwing it to each other. And Wyatt warmed back up to the idea, and he finished practice after that. You know, he started chatting with some of the other kids, and he did really well. So hopefully it will get a little better each time. But my mom grabbed some really great pictures, so I'm excited to scrap those. And you guys know I got my Paper Wizard cut file title that I can't wait to use. So pretty excited about that. It's so fun to watch the little kids though. Like them hitting the ball and running around the bases. So adorable. And then, you know, of course, the bases, we play on fields that are a little worn, you know, because the kids are young and they're just learning. And so like they're picking up the bases and hanging them above their head. They're sitting on the ground and playing in the dirt piles. It's just, and usually if all the parents are like, you know, Tommy, stop playing in the dirt. Charlie, put the base down, you know. Oh my gosh, it's so cute to watch. It is such a fun age to watch. Really fun. So I look forward to more practices for sure. So it'll be really cute. I think I'm going to square up this robot guy because he's kind of angled. I think I'm going to square him up. But super fun. Yeah, I'll definitely have pictures to scrap. You guys will see him. But he's really good. Like, if he focuses, he's really good. So I'm hoping he'll end up liking the sport. But he's also going to be doing golf camp after school gets out. I think it starts at, like, the end of June. And so that's every Friday for 3 hours. So we're pretty psyched about that because he likes golf too. My husband plays golf, so we're going to try that out. And then the school actually offers a summer camp for the month of July. And where he goes, the bus will, so we live right across the school from the school, but the bus will pick him up before they get to the school for the summer camp, which is kind of fun for him. So I thought that was cute, but they do like adventures and learning, and it's a kind of an entry, like a not really a pre-K, but like it's kindergarten in the summertime, if you will. So it's a limited, and they do like field trips and all of that stuff. So there's a limited amount of kids that actually go. So as soon as we found out about it from the screening, we immediately emailed the school and we're like, please sign him up. So that's 8 to noon, Monday through Thursday. And so he's going to have a pretty busy summer. And then come fall, it's flag football. My husband really wants him to try flag football. So we will see how that goes. So, but he seems game for it. And he also said he wants to try soccer. So I'm excited. I love watching them. It's such a fun age at this age. And I'm reading, right fielders always picking flowers. Yes. Or like taking their hat off and they're like, put your hat back on. Or running the opposite direction. Wyatt did that initially. He ran to third base instead of first, which was funny. All right, this is coming together. It's looking so cute. Aren't these little embellishments so fun? So fun. All right. Are any of you playing along tonight, or are you all just watching? All right, so we've got you. This font is so fun. Emery's making paper flowers. How fun. And Dee's just chilling. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me on a Friday night. It really means a lot. And Sarah's currently putting kids to bed. I hope you get some sleep for yourself, my dear. All right, hold on. We got to overlap that a little bit. I love this font. These word packs are some of my favorite. I just love everything about Cocoa Vanilla. I don't think there's anything I don't love. I love it all. All right, you got this. Aw, thanks, Dee. That is so sweet. Sarah's like, sleep sounds great, but now I want a scrapbook. That's a girl. Grab a cup of coffee or have an energy drink and play. That's what I do sometimes. I really should go to bed, but I want to play. All right, I'm not going to add another star. We'll see what else we can add. Okay. How fun is this, guys? It's like a little notebook doodle, like you're in school doodling on your class notebook. That's all I can think of looking at this. Oh, okay, so now we wanted to do, well, I wanted to do the little numbers under here to add a little color banner. I'm enjoying an adult beverage right now. No coffee needed. Oh, that would put me to sleep. But you deserve it. Chasing toddlers all day. All right, so plop that little colorful numbers right there. I could add, nah. All right, we'll add something else. I think there's a little banner tag I wanted to add somewhere here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh yeah. I think I want it up here though. That's what the photo reminds me of. Oh yeah. He's such a goober. It's just amazing how quickly they grow up. Like the peace signs and the thumbs up. It's so funny. And what I love more is that he doesn't really know when it's appropriate to do things like that. He doesn't understand the context of them. It's just hilarious. Oh, here we go. Smile big. Add that little banner on there too. Cute. Yeah, I want to add that. Smile big. I think we're nearing the end here. And I got to add my date so Wendy doesn't get after me for it. All right. There are so many cool pieces in here. We're going to have fun with this ephemera pack. Just going to go with the 3. Do I do one more lightning bolt up at the top? I know, Wendy. I appreciate you always looking out for me. And then Dee's your backup. If you're not here, Dee's got it covered. Do we add one more lightning bolt? Kind of think it rounds out the top, even though it's an even number. Yes, it is. I agree, Dee. I'll probably have to do some journaling. Tammy. Ooh, ice cream. Yes, you deserve ice cream after mowing the lawn. Aw, I'm sorry your kids aren't feeling well, Tammy. I hope they feel better. All right, let me see. I'm thinking I like that last lightning bolt up there. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Oh, see, look, this would have been fun too. Let's go. We already have a banner up there though. And I like the rad. So fun. That would have been cool. We'll have to add that to another layout. There'll be more to come. Well, they have quite a few banners in here. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Oh, look, they have like, oh, this is an item number. I thought it was a scoreboard. Never mind. I was like, sports, how fun. Oh, but they have sports tickets. Pro League. World Series. Cute. Yay, lightning bolt. Thanks, Emery. All right, I'm with you there. I think it rounds out the top. We're going to add it. And I think we're going to call it good. Well, no, hold on. I got my date. I got to do that. But let's get this lightning bolt on there. Perfect. Fun little doodle. All right, let's get the my roller date stamp, my ink. And I can't remember. All right, that one stops at 2021. I have another one that goes to 2022. I think it's this one. Aha, beautiful. Oh, you're the sick one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Goodness, that's terrible. Well then, you triple deserve that ice cream. Enjoy it. All right, this Monday was May 9th. Right? Yes. May 9th. And where? Well, I think since we're going to do journaling down here, I'll probably plop the date here too. There we go. A little crooked, but I tried to make it look intentional. Lightning bolt, love it. Oh, look at that. I love the little lightning image. White SUV is yellow from pollen. Oh, that's terrible. This time of year, I tell ya. We haven't quite hit it yet, but it's coming. My allergies have been there. All right, gang. I think we finally finished this layout. How fun. Let me give you guys a closer look. Get that background of the stars and the mixed media. And then all the fun doodly embellishments. How adorable. And fun. So fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really hope you try this technique. I would love to see what you come up with. So make sure you share it over on the Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages. All right. And next week, no live, but it's the virtual crop on Saturday, starting at 10. So I'd love it if you guys can join in. Oh, Dee, thank you. I think he's pretty cute too. I'm a little partial, but he's adorable. His little freckles get me, and his smile. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack. So next Saturday is the virtual crop. Opens up at 10 Eastern time, and it goes till whenever everybody's wanting to wrap up. And you can hop in and out as you please. It's a really good time. So definitely encourage you all to come join us. So I will see some of you, hopefully most of you, next weekend. I'll try to hop on in the morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a great night. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.